How's it going, everyone? This is Wenbo. Today we are going to have another creative mindset video talking about why no one buys your render in Blender. This is a very interesting topic. After speaking to a lot of creatives in this field, I'm going to talk about 3 most common mistakes I see around the community, and I believe this video is going to help you a lot. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. The reason number 1 why no one buys renders from you, it is because you don't practice any business skills. And you don't understand why your client buying images from you and what your clients value the most in their business. Most Blender artists are hobbyists in that we are obsessed with the software and we're super excited about what the software can do and the things we want to create. However, in order to make a profit and doing the things you love to do, you have to start listening to your clients and understanding what they're looking for. The expert will diagnose before they're providing solutions. In the past, there are numerous times that I was trying to close a deal when I talk to a client without doing any research to the client, without understanding their business model, without understanding their business strategy, their business goals, and don't even know what is their pain point when talking to a client. I was just so desperate for the opportunities. I want to close the deal. I want to start working with them, making money. However, it is not the case. Think about it this way. If you are a brain surgeon, and are you going to directly send your clients to a surgery just because you're very good at it and you're passionate about it? No, you will certainly need to diagnose the patient and look at their medical history to understanding what is the problem before you providing solutions or treatment. In my experiences when dealing with small to medium-sized business owner or marketing teams, many of them have zero clue how to do marketing and selling through the internet. A lot of these businesses have no brand strategy, no brand positioning, and they just don't have clients to serve their business. Then what happened, all these small, medium-sized business owners, and they did self-diagnose. They think, oh, our images is not good, our website is not good, or our video is not good. Based on their self-diagnosis, then they start looking for creatives who can be order taker to finish their creating content for their business. Unfortunately, a lot of these clients are not really going to get the result they want. If you want to make money through selling your renders, you have to understand how can you creating values through your work. As a creative professional, you still need to spend some time to understanding your client's business and in order to providing the solutions and to see if you can help or contribute. Stop thinking and marketing yourself in front of your client saying what kind of advanced gears you're using, how high the resolution of your image is going to work, how good is the quality of the videos and the images you're going to generate. The cold fact is your clients do not give a damn about it. All they care is themselves, whether you can solve their pain point through your creative works and services, or are you the less risky ones compared to other creative professionals. So if you're already very proficient using Blender as a tool, which is the fundamental that you're going to build on, and then welcome to the next level, being a creative freelancer and business owner, you have to start learning and practice your business skill. You need to start studying how to close a deal, how to doing proper marketing online. And I do have a couple books recommended. Follow this link to another video. I believe these books are really going to help you to make more money to selling your render to your clients. The mistake number 2 why no one buys your render, it is because you don't have a business website. I know there will be a lot of people jump into this argument, start talking about you don't need a website nowadays. All you need is just get on to the social media, even TikTok, Instagram, whatever, to show your work, show your capability to creating beautiful images or videos, and you will be fine. Well, that is right and also wrong. Let me explain. Let's think about it this way. Your business website is like a shop on your own. You can decorate it exactly the way you want. You can design any layout, any looks you want. You will be searched by the Google. Alright, so this is how it works for your own business. The social media platform is acting like a host. It actually gathering all different vendors from all over the world to be a place that actually bring a lot of traffic. You're like one of the artistic vendors in a local market sales. On the weekend, you go to this local market, buy some local food and get some really nice craft jewelries and pieces, and you're just looking for fun to enjoy some shopping and fun time within that event. So this is what the social media works. It is meant to social. It is not a job fair that you show off all your work over there and try to get hired. Now you can see the differences compared to a designated business vendor and shop and store compared to a small creative vendors on a local market. Now you may be thinking, well, Wenbo, you are also on social media. Why are you doing that? Are you just trying to lie to me? You just told me the social media is small vendor on the local market, and you don't think that worth the effort? No, it's definitely worth the effort. That's why I'm saying you're right and you're wrong. The reason I'm getting onto the social media platform, it is because it has a lot of traffic. And yes, business website is like having your own shop, and you can do a lot of cool stuff and creative stuff on your website to really show who you are, what is you're capable through your portfolio, your case study. And however, there's just not a lot of traffic on the internet directly going into your shop to see all your beautiful work and your case study. That feels like, oh, it's wasting the effort. On the other side, on social media, there's so many people on the platform, and they're looking around, they're looking for new things, they're looking for something cool and to compare and shop. And most people are having fun on social media and just seeing some exciting things. However, there are not a lot of people spending $1,000 on one day just walking around there. And then you may be lucky to have some of these, but that's not where most high value clients to going to shop in the local market. Okay, my suggestion is you still need to be very active on the social media platform, but you have to have a designated brand, a business website to back you up. Because when people actually love your stuff on social media, they want to see if you're legit, you're really a business person that I can hire. And this thing really took me a year to really understand. Your potential clients, especially the good clients, high paid clients, are looking for the professional who are less risky. They're looking for the commitment. They're looking for the consistency. They're not really looking for super creatives and the crazy ideas for their business. Okay? I'm not putting down the ideas of being creatives, but I want to inspire you to understand being a creative, you have to really working on your business skills to understand how business works between each other. Okay? Remember, if you're desperate as a seller, you're like wearing a stinky cologne, and you may not wear it, but people can smell it, can feel it, and they don't want to do business with you. If you want it to be treated as professional, you have to present your work and yourself professionally and be trustworthy. The common mistake number 3, why no one buys your render, it is because you misunderstood money. Our perception is pair of glass. We look through them, and they influence the way we look at our reality. Let's do this practice real quick. I read this thing in one book. I need to quote this later on in the description. And let's do this exercise. Just look around your room and start counting how many items have the color red. All right? Just pause the video and start counting. And then when you finish, and then watch this video. And now, can you tell me how many items in your room that has color yellow? Right. What are you focusing on is going to become your reality. If you're young and broke, all you think about every single day is trying to get out that status as soon as possible. At the same time, you're also very passionate about the art. And you see a lot of successful artists out there creating beautiful works and making great money out there. Then you come up with a conclusion telling yourself, if I'm doing good work and I can make good money as an artist. And however, at the beginning, you still need to invest some money into your gears in order to buy all the supplies that you need to creating good works for the good clients that you want to work with. And you may thinking, I need this, I need that, I don't have this, I don't have that. See, the logic seems to be flawless. However, the real problem is all you think about is yourself. That is the real problem. all you think about is solve your own money problems. You're not helping others, you're not helping other business. So that become your reality. When I was in 20s, when people telling me, hey, do not chase the money and the money is gonna run away. And I was like, what are you talking about? If I don't set up the goal, how can I make money? If I don't chase the money, how can I make money? Now, 15 years later, I truly understand the money is only the byproduct of your excellency and your purpose. Your dedication and hard work will take to the places that you want to go. In the matter of fact, it is a long game. All right, it's a long game. It is a lifetime commitment. That is why without passion, you will simply quit. And most people did so, and there's nothing wrong with it. My advice for you is to get rid of the money thinking and money talk and to start really reevaluate and studying yourself. Are you really passionate about what you do? Or are you just trying to get into an industry that seems to well paid? Be aware the end products are really easy to see. Beautiful image, amazing sculpting, cool fancy 3D animation. However, the golden mindset, lifetime commitment, and hard-working attitudes, it is what contributes to the value and the money. You need to let your potential clients and audience to know that you are listening and you are there to help and contribute. Eventually, you will get good money you deserve as a side reward. Because the real reward is coming from helping others to get better. Trust me, it feels so damn good. Start aiming to the greatness and you will figure everything out along the way. Remember, slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. This is everything I want to share in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, please hit likes and comments and share. Have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video. Bye.